A very good afternoon, all. A warm welcome from St. Joseph's College, Arts and Science, Kovoor, Chennai. St. Joseph's College is a co-educational institution run by Sisters of DMI. We offer 13 UG courses and 4 PG courses. On behalf of St. Joseph's Academy, I'm Sushmi Elias, Assistant Professor, Department of English. Welcome you all for this one-week faculty development program on research methodology and pedagogy of writing research papers. Let us start the session with a prayer. For this, I invite Ms. D. Tamilisai, Assistant Professor, Department of Mathematics.
Prayer. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Heavenly Father, with the blessings, we come to fifth day of the FDP, asking for your guidance, wisdom, and support as we begin this meeting. Help us to encourage in meaningful discussion. Bless each of our minds with a strong concern for the topic to be discussed out our meeting. Help us to view topics with clarity and remind all of us to use. Fill us with your grace to make a right decision that might help to students, staff, and faculty of in this place. We ask this thing in your name. Amen.
Thank you, ma'am. Now it's time to welcome you all for this Day 5 FTP. I invite our program coordinator, Mrs. S. Rajeshwari, Assistant Professor, Department of Mathematics, to give the welcome address.
A very good afternoon to all. I welcome you all for the one-week online faculty development program on research methodology and pedagogy of writing research papers. The main objective of this program is to enrich the research thrust among faculty fraternities. On behalf of St. Joseph's Academy, it's my pleasure to invite today's resource person, Mrs. Anbu Karasi, Assistant Professor, Department of Mathematics, IFET College of Engineering. I welcome our Administrator, Reverend Sister A. Malajodi, and our eminent Principal, Dr. R. Rupan, for this FDP. Also, I welcome the teaching fraternities, professors, research scholars for this program. I hope you will enjoy the program. So once again, I welcome you all for the day 5 of the FDP. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. With the blessings and wishes from our eminent principal, Dr. R. Rupin, and our enthusiastic administrator, Reverend Sister A. Malarjoti, let us proceed with the session. I invite Mrs. I. Praveena, Assistant Professor, PG Department of Commerce, to welcome our Day 5 resource person, Mrs. A. Anbukarsi.
Good afternoon, one and all present here. I feel immense pleasure in introducing the resource person for Day 4 FTP, Anbu Karasi, Senior Assistant Professor, IFET College of Engineering. She is highly qualified with MSc, MPhil, and currently pursuing her PhD. Her experience in the field of teaching is 10 years and 6 months. She has presented and published papers in mathematics discipline, 3 of which are Scopus publication, and UGC approved is worth mentioning. She has organized functions like SEM 2019, awareness of SWAYAM courses, and she submitted many seminars, conferences, research proposals to research and development activities. I'm indeed happy to have such an eminent resource person who accepted our invite to share her knowledge on the topic. types of research and research method versus research methodology. Once again, welcome you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Let us all indulge in today's topic. I welcome ma'am. Anbakarsi ma'am, please, you can take on.
Hello, ma'am. My voice is audible?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much for inviting me as a resource person, research methodology and pedagogy of writing research papers. Thank you, management of St. Joseph College Arts and Science, Chennai. Good afternoon, everyone. So today topic we discuss a type of research method versus research methodology. Research. So what is mean by research? In the first day of program, Shomal Tangaraj sir told what is the research? Research. Okay, you can again you search our data are collecting informations. It is a research. Okay, the human activity based on intellectual application in the investigation of matter, the primary purpose of applied research is discovering, interpreting the development of methods and system for the advantage of human knowledge and variety of scientific matter of our world and the universe. Generally, with research means it's a systematic investigation into the study of material source in order to establish facts and research new conclusions. So all are told every day if you see in the encyclopedias, here a lot of encyclopedias into the current. What are doing in the you purchase a single phone. What do? You go and search everything you search. So search it is dependent of the research. Okay. So M. Stephen and Strelings as named as a search is Encyclopedia of the Science. Now I enter my type of researches. There are different type of research based on the purpose, methods, level of investigation and outcomes. Different authors have classified the type of research different manners. So I share few type of research. Okay, it's based on the social science relevances. Now, first one, applied research. So applied research. What do you mean by applied research? So it is identify the solution to the specific problem or find the answers to specific questions. It is a common thing, common aspects. It is used into real life problems. So what are the real life problems? If you have agriculture manners or a specific disease, okay, the specific disease have a specific solution only, not on the different solution. So hello. So the specific problem, you identify the problem and give the specific solution in the real world problems in the day-to-day lives. It is a applied research. That type of research is called as a applied research. So the main focus is to the agriculture graph productions or disease identification for example, if you have a COVID, you find it that aspects, you can specific aspects or specific solution to be given to the problems using the predictions based on the medicine levels. So these are into the applied research. So that applied research, it is a technological, that is developed innovative technology in the cure illness. Okay. Are you, dear participant, from the picture, what do you understand? What do you think about that? Please reply me. See, not in that it is a studies materials, it was the interaction sections only. So anyone, what do you understand from the picture? Hello?
Sorry, ma'am. Sorry for the interruption. Participants, you can post in the chat box too.
Okay, ma. So the basic ideas, wherever it is must be there. So what do you have that particular object, the particular place only you put it that. Okay, that's the basic things, the basic knowledge. That is a basic research. Okay, so the basic research, it's a, sometimes called as pure research, fundamental research, and it is based on that scientific research with the aim of improving scientific theory for better understanding and the prediction of nature or other phenomena. So basically we know what is the basic concept, basic things, that is we must know in the research part. Okay, that is the basic research things. What is our aim? What is the aim of our research? Whatever we do, lot of things in the research terms, but we know the basic items, basic things, the key features, that's our basic research. If you go on to that searching into cloth related things, if you want to cloth related thing, you must know the basic level of cloth differentiations, or company related project in the online platforms. What do you know? That basic you must be clarifying into the research level. That is the basic research. What do you think that? Interact me. Hello, or message to me. From the picture, what do you think that? So it is a experiment, the chemistry laboratory things and relative is that experimental research. So experimental research, scientific research design, it's a variable that be manipulated by researcher. That variables can be measured, calculated, compared. Most importantly, the experimental research is completely under the control of environment, because once you in any experimental research, experiment means we can safe mode. Okay, definitely you can make on the safe environment, safe measurements, all the things you do is in the experiments. Okay, that experiment research, we mostly beginning of the research. We do that particular areas only. For example, if you take a survey based one, mean we take a one for a total district, means you can take a one village, you take a survey, and then you can correlate it to the other villages. Okay, that is a experimental research. So experimental research, it is the control of group receive receivers. So it is receive something into the data based collections. Here, the peoples are discussing, or peoples are showing there. Okay, then we finding what is in that particular persons. Okay, so what are in the relations between particular persons or any other things. Okay, it is relations between two or more variable. It is a correlation research. So it is another name is statistical research. The statistical study of relationship among two or more events without necessarily determining cause or effects. I didn't know find that what is in the future predictions. You know that only we find the relationship between the two variables are more than two variables. Can collect much information from many subjects at a one time, because correlation research you can take some particular groups or particular people, you can collect data. Same time we can collect so many variables into the one particular time. It is a not easily produced into the laboratories. We cannot find the laboratory solutions, laboratory values. Only we get it data, and the data itself we can give the conclusion and take a hypothesis. Okay, that hypothesis will be we develop into the particular future solutions, but not in the predictable, not into the problem saved solutions. This type of research based work, the research works are is known as a correlation research. Descriptive research. So descriptive means you know the descriptive question answers, descriptive terms, descriptive is another particular, it is a sampling search or statistical search. Okay, a single value, the descriptive research deals with everything that can be counted and studied. It's provide an accurate portrait of characteristic of particular individual, situation or group, or is based on the data. Discovering new meaning of the individual peoples or particular group peoples. Descriptive research, it mostly used in the collecting large amount of data. Okay, and discuss with what type of you want to into the data, so you can filter the terms. So the people in individual studies are unaware, so they act naturally or as they usually do in everyday situation. It is less expensive, time consuming than quantitative experiments. At the same time, they collect a large amount of notes for detailed studying, and it is used to describe in any manner of solutions. So to the descriptive research. Please answer me. What do you from that? In the picture, what do you know that? From the picture, what do you understand? Answer me. See, it is only the discussion topic. I new things from the picture. I will explain that. What do you understand from the picture? Hello. So in the picture, peoples are facing themselves face to face environments. Okay, so that is ethnographic research. Ethnographic research, their own environment through the use of methods such as observation into the face to face interactions. The emphasis in ethnographic is on studying the people within the entire culture in their own experiments. Ethnographic research can include virtual any group or organizations. Contemporary of the ethnographic research added dimension not only looking at the people outside of the country or origin of the researcher, but also seek to better understand those who reside within the country of origins. It is a what are the people to be evaluated virtually or any group of the organization. It's the ethnographic research. It's a exploratory research. We cannot have a clear problem in that research area. We couldn't to define that problem, undefined problem. We get it limited number of sources only you have. Okay. A limited number of resources only have that type of research based works. It is a exploratory research. Remember the from that point of view, I have lot of details, then I conclude easily, but I don't have much detail into the research area, but problem also not clear, uncleared problems. So that time you can explain under the result to be extraordinary, you get it extraordinary result from the exploration, this exploratory research. It is also known as a secondary research work. Already we get it collected or any other things. But again, you do the some typical things to be deleted or included. Then only we get it a perfect solution. That type of research works is called as a exploratory research. Okay, mostly we can use in this deep method of interview based works or focus on the groups, particular groups only you can focus, case study, pilot studies. Okay, that type of security used to exploratory research. What do you think that? It is grounded theory research. Concentrate with the generalization of theory which is grounded in data that has been systematically collected and analysis. It is used to uncover such things as a social relationship, behavior of groups as known as social processes. So grounded theory research designed to discover what problem exists in a given social environment and how the person involved handled them. Okay, how to handle the problems, how to they into the society to reformulation of the proposition to the theory, that type of situations to use to grounded theory researcher. It is operate almost in the reserves fashions from the traditional research. At first may appear to in a co- contradiction to the scientific methods, opposite to the contradictions terms. We can filter that. You to have a lot of things about the information, but we can testing into the little bit of amounts only. So that only we are filter that data, filter that research works to the social relevant problems to be filtered into the research fusions. That is a grounded theory research. So you know the history. Okay, it is a historical research. It is a qualitative techniques. Historical research means it's a qualitative technique. The meaning of the past event is attempt to interpret the fact and explain the cause of event, their effect in the present event. So already they do lot of historical moments done past, but you could discuss again into the moments in the present manner what is there. Lot of journals, papers, speeches, interviews, most photographies, videos, public opinion polls, government records, that's are the best examples of historical research to the. Okay, so many articles, research related historical research papers are into the categories we are doing. For example, you can take a Tanjore Koil. Okay, they produce a lot of videos about Tanjore Koil and Rajaraja Sodan also. That is a historical research. Okay, what is that? From the pictures, what do you understand that? So it is individual. Individuality, you can focus here individuality, the group of people there, but you can focus on the individuality character, individual person's attitude, performance. Okay, that is, it is phenomenological research. It's a qualitative research that focused on the study of an individual lived experience within the world. Although it is a powerful approach of inquiry, the nature is a methodology is often a HPE researcher. Okay, so now lot of things, a particular women or particular men or particular child, you focus on the particular individual life experience. You can post into the uh, encyclopedias. You don't know a lot of people they, every day they post into that real life. What are they doing in that topic? Instagram, Facebook. They're posting that type of researchable. We go on the particular for example, you can YouTube channel. That YouTube channel we are follow lot of YouTube channels as well. So every day the YouTube channels are posting on the videos. So you search on the view the videos. This type of research works is it is a phenomenological research. Qualitative research. So everyone know what is the quality of the things, the quality of the research. So qualitative of research are dealing with the phenomena that are difficult or impossible of a quantify mathematically, such as a belief, meaning, attributes and symbols. Qualitative research aimed to gather an in-depth understanding of human behavior, that reason that govern such behaviors. The qualitative method investigate the why, how of decision making, not put just there, when, where we do all the things. Qualitative research. It's enable more complex aspects of your person experience to a study. Fewer restrictions, assumptions are placed on the data to be collected. Not everything can be qualified. Okay, qualified easily. Individual can be studied in the more depth. Okay, the good exploratory research and the hypothesis generations. It's a qualitative research. Qualitative research, you purchase one particular brands. Okay, you go on Google, you just you search everything, and we can view the views, n number of views that reviews. We check what is the particular things to be good or not. Okay, that is a qualitative technique, quality of the research. Today, not only in the documentary level, we are searching in the different manners because everyone have a smartphone. Okay, so qualitative research is the most important things in the research areas. So next, quantitative research. It is deals with the numbers. Okay, so process of collecting, analyzing numerical data. Okay, so something pattern survey based words. All type of surveys are under that quantitative research. Accumulate lot of research there quantitatives only, because all the surveys, government surveys or any surveys, we can underdo the quantitative research. Now, the type of research we see here: applied research, basic research, correlation research, descriptive research, ethnographic research, experimental research, exploratory research, grounded theory research, historical research, phenomenological research, qualitative research, quantitative research. Now, discuss type of researcher. The type of researcher, it is a developmental researcher. Developmental researcher are to new subject are the people that could make interesting. Okay, it research various topic, fact checking information. So developers, so project developers. Okay, development research, what productions are the procrastes. Okay, with us, project developers are so many areas there. Okay, so everyone in the IT field, that IT field told everyone the project developers. That is the main thing. Project, you can find a new subject or new things to be interesting into the public manners. It is a development project. Exploration research. Exploration research means they investigate a problem which is not clearly defined. Okay, so problem to be defined mean we obviously give the good solution or good suggestion, but we don't know what is there. Or the problems not clearly defined. It would be conduct have to better understanding of the existing problem, but will not provide exact results. Such type of researcher, such situation to be handled the researcher, it is the exploratory researcher. They focus on the future research only. The exploration researcher focus on the future level of investigation, future level of research only. Investigator of the researcher, investigator, now lot of people that are funding agency are applied, so many funding agencies that in India levels, all over levels, the finding, they apply the research programs or research proposals, they get it up. That type of research works, it is a research investigator researcher. Regulatory researcher, regulatory researcher, it is the body of knowledge as well as new tools into the standard level approaches to access the safety, efficiency, quality, performance to regulated the products. It is a regulatory researcher. A technician researcher means you use today lab related things, lab related development, lab related what's medical field, or we are using the technological field, all are under the technician researcher. Quality researcher under the academic excellence, academic sites, it is the quality researcher. So there's a lot of researchers. So what the researcher, what quality they need, what skills they want to do into the level. Okay. ஸோ நம்ம என்ன பேசிகிட்டு இருக்கோம், நிறைய ரிசர்ச் பேசிகிட்டு இருக்கோம். ஸோ ஆஸ் அ ரிசர்ச்சர் என்ன குவாலிட்டி இருக்கணும், வாட் இஸ் த குவாலிட்டி டு டெவலப்டு இன் டு ஃபியூச்சர். ஸோ த ஸ்கில்ஸ், ரிசர்ச்சர் ஸ்கில், ஐடென்டிஃபை த ப்ராப்ளம், okay, identify the complexity, what is the problem, what is the nature of the problem. We can take any areas. If you take English or maths or chemistry or physics or engineering related, computer science related or medical related, anything, what is the problem first? You first identify the problem, identify the complexity, identify the key parameters, taking notes, time management, problem analysis, problem calculation, problem assessment, data collection, data analysis, explanation. They give a lot of explanation to the all the things, because easily collect the data, easily collect what is the problem identified, but what is the explanation, that explanation is to be done. It is based on the research methods and the research types. Critical thinking, all the researchers have a critical thinking, because everyone thinking a normal manner, but the researchers thinking in the critical way of things, and focus on the best result, the best evolution of the innovation things. Analytical thinking, explanation thinking, trust management, because a lot of trust into the research level, because time period, the time management is to be, you can manage the time manager, it is best to trust manage to be relief. Multitasking activeness, as a researcher, not only that researcher, it is the same time it is academician, same time it is the teaching fellow, same time it is some other social activities. So as a researcher, it's a multitasking activeness. Well summarization, well mannered and patience, hardworking nature. They need the strong communication to the peoples and a strong communication with the all type of resource management. So these are the skills need the researcher. Research methods. Okay. So research method, strategy, process, technique to utilize in the collection of data or evidence for analysis in order to uncover new information or create better understanding of the topic. So method specific approach to collecting data. Okay. And also it is a integral part of our research designs. Integral part means you can split lot of things. That particular one, we have a 10 parts. The 10 parts you can split into one, then there's something. So particular a single term you will take it as a integral part. So it is an integral part of our research designs. Research methodology. So research methodology is the specific procedure or techniques used to identify, select, process, analyze information about a topic. In a, in a research paper, the methodology section allows the reader to critically evaluate a study overall validity and reliability. Research methodology means it is systematically solve the research problems. Systematically solve the research problem. Okay, it is a research methodology. Methodology means whole things. So methods with a methodology. So methods deals collecting data. Okay, collect data to conduct research on the particular research topic. Particular topic only give that. But research methodology, it is a systematic approach to solve research problem and to reach a new conclusions. The objective of a research method, research is to find a solution. Okay, we can find something have a problem, so just to find the solution, it is research method. So the objective of research methodology is determine the solution by applying correct procedure of the research. You can find the solution, but how do they apply the solution into the public manners or applying into the real world? It is a research methodology. So research methodology is used to applying during the later stage of the research process. But methodologies, it is applied in the initial stage of research being conducted. Okay. So research method is a small part of the research methodology. Okay. So research methodology is a multi-dimensional concepts. Research method, it is consist of various techniques where various studies and experiments are used to conduct research and search an appropriate conclusions. Then there is a methodology. Research methodology are used to apply during the initial stage of the research to explain the purpose of chosen methods, how to how they will serve as a functions. Methods to consist of different investigation technique, but methodology is a systematic strategy to achieve the desired objectives. And research method encompasses carrying out an experiments or bay test everything. But with the research methodology, it's a different technique which is used during the performance of experimental surveys and you just carrying out of experiment. You could do the experiment performance only into the research methodology. So research method means it is a part you can do something how to do how to they do only but how to do into the practical manner practical view it is a research methodology. And the research methods, it is a research method, it is used to sampling methods, a lot of sampling methods there. The sampling also in the research methods, various technique used in the methods to find the solution, not apply into the another forms. If you apply the solution into the public manner, public view, it is a research methodology. So one real life example. What is that? என்னன்னு சொல்லுங்க பேசுங்க. Hello. Interact me. ஓகே நல்லா தெரியும் டீ கடை இல்லைங்களா? டீ எப்படி போடுறது? எல்லாத்துக்கும் ஒரே மெத்தட் தான். ஓகேவா? டீ டீ போடுறதுன்னா ஒரு ஊருக்கு 10 இடத்துல வந்து டீ இருக்கும். ஸோ n number of tea shops in that பொட்டி கடைஸ். ஓகே, small tea shops. So what is the procedure? பாலை காய வைக்கணும், டிகாஷன் போடணும், சர்க்கரை போடணும், இதுதான். ஸோ எத்தனை பேர் அந்த டீ கடைக்கு வந்து இது பண்ணுவோம்? இட் இஸ் அ மெத்தட்ஸ் ஹவ் டு ப்ரிப்பேர் அ டீ. பால் காய வைக்கணும், அடுத்தது என்ன பண்ண போகிறோம்? டிகாஷன் தனியாக, சர்க்கரை போட்டு கொடுத்தோம் அப்படின்னா டீ ரெடி. இட்ஸ் அ மெத்தட். That methods apply into the real public. In Chennai, every corners there tea time and chai kings. பார்த்துருப்பீங்க இல்லையா? நிறைய இடத்துல பார்த்தீங்கன்னா இப்போ வந்து சாய் கிங்ஸும் டீ டைம்ஸும் நிறைய இடத்துல இருப்பாங்க. இவங்களும் டீ தான் விற்கிறாங்க, பொட்டிக்கடையிலும் டீ தான் விற்கிறாங்க. ஓகே, the methods apply into the various part. ஓகே, இது மெத்தட்ஸ் தான். எல்லாருக்கும் தெரியும் டீ ப்ரிப்பேர் பண்ணுறதுன்ற எப்படின்னு தெரியும். ஆனால் அதை மெத்தடாலஜியாக கன்வெர்ட் பண்ணி அதை ஒரு பிஸ்னஸாக கன்வெர்ட் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க பாருங்க. ஓகே, தட் இஸ் அ மெத்தட்க்கும் மெத்தடாலஜிக்கும் உள்ள டிஃப்ரென்ஸ். ஸோ த மெயின் டிஃப்ரென்ஸ், ஐ நோ வாட் இஸ் டூ, எனக்கு எப்படி பண்ணணும்னு தெரியும், இப்படி பண்ணால் இந்த சொல்யூஷன் வரும்னு தெரியும். ஆனால் அதே ப்ராசஸை நான் வேற மாதிரி கொண்டு எல்லா இடத்துலையும் அப்ளை பண்ணுறேன் அப்படின்னா தட் இஸ் அ ரிசர்ச் மெத்தடாலஜி. ஸோ ரிசர்ச் மெத்தட்க்கும் மெத்தடாலஜிக்கும் உள்ள டிஃப்ரென்ஸ். ஸோ லாட் ஆஃப் ரிசர்ச் மீன்ஸ் யூ கேன் அகாடமிக் லெவல்லையும் சரி. அடுத்தது பார்த்தீங்கன்னா வந்துட்டு தட் பிஹெச்டி, இப்போ நம்ம நிறைய பேர் பிஹெச்டி பண்ணிட்டு இருப்போம், பார்ட் டைம், இப்போ ரெகுலர் மோடு, எனி டைம். ரிசர்ச்னு சொல்லும் போதே யூ கெட் இட் லாட் ஆஃப் டிப்ரெஷன்ஸ் ஒன்லி. ஸோ ஹவு டு தே பில்ட் டே டு டே என்ன இருக்கு அப்படின்றத நிறைய படிக்கணும். ரிசர்ச் ரிலேட்டடாக ஒர்க் நிறைய பார்க்கணும். ஸோ வாட் இஸ் திஸ்? பேசுங்க, இப்போனாச்சும் ஏதாவது பேசுங்களா? நான் என்ன ஸ்டூடெண்ட் கிட்ட தான் பேச முடியாது.
It's a chessboard, ma'am.
செஸ் போர்ட், எஸ். இந்த செஸ் போர்டில் வந்துட்டு எது மோஸ்ட் இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் காயின்?
Queen.
குயின். ஓகே, ஸோ குயின் மோஸ்ட் இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் காயின் குயின். எந்த காயின் வந்துட்டு வெட்டுப்பட்டால் நம்ம கவலைப்பட மாட்டோம்?
Pawn.
பான். பான் மட்டும் வெட்டுப்பட்டா கவலைப்பட மாட்டோம், ஏன்னா அது வந்து பெருசாக யூஸ் பண்ண மாட்டோம். பட் எந்த காயின் வந்து வெட்டுப்பட்டா ரொம்ப ஃபீல் பண்ணுவோம்?
Same queen.
சேம் குயின். அண்ட் தென் ஸோ செஸ் கேம், இந்த செஸ் கேம் வேற மாதிரி எப்படி ஒன்றா நம்ம பார்த்துருப்போம். ஸோ ரொம்ப வேல்யூபிள் ரொம்ப பெரிய ஒரு பவர்ஃபுல் காயின் அப்படின்னு பார்த்தோம் அப்படின்னா குயின். ஸோ குயின் வந்து ஏன் பவர்ஃபுல்? இந்த ரியல் லைஃப், வி கம் டு த ரியல் லைஃப், அப்படியே நான் ரியல் லைஃப் சுச்சுவேஷன் கொண்டு வரேன். குயின் பவர்ஃபுல்னு சொல்கிறோம். ஏன் குயின் வந்து பவர்ஃபுல்லாக இருக்காங்க? ஒரு ராஜாவை இது பண்ணியிருப்பாங்க. ராஜா ஆல்ரெடி இஸ் ப்ரான் இன் த ஃபேமிலி. ராஜா மாதிரி ஒரு பெரிய ஒரு குடும்பத்தில் பிறந்திருப்பாரு. ஸோ அதனால என்ன பண்ணியிருப்பாங்க, அவர் ராஜா. ஸோ ராஜாக்கான குவாலிட்டிஸ், ராஜாக்கான தட் கிங் ஆஸ் அ கிங் வாட் ஆர் த குவாலிட்டி நீட் ஆல் த குவாலிட்டிஸ் இன் தி பர்சன். கிங்கை மேரேஜ் பண்ணுறதால குயினும் என்ன ஆயிடுறாங்க, அந்த பவர்ஸு எல்லாமே அவங்களுக்கு கிடைக்குது. ஓகேவா? தென் நம்மளோட எலிஃபண்ட், ஹார்ஸ், இட்ஸ் அ ப்ரான். பிறக்கும் போதே வந்துட்டு அந்த ஒரு அனிமலுக்கான ஆல் த பவர்ஸ் வந்து அவங்களுக்குள்ள இருக்கும். அதனால அதுக்கான அந்த திறமையும் அதுவும் இருக்கும். பட் பாண்ட், வாட்ஸ் அ பாண்ட்? பாண்ட்லாம் யாரு? பாண்ட் எப்படி வருவாங்க? யார் அவங்களாம்? ஒரு இது பண்ணும்போது ரிப்ளை பண்ணுங்க, சொல்லுங்க. ஹலோ, பான்னா யாருப்பா? வீரர்கள் இல்லையா? That is into the ponds. It is a normal people, common mans. ஓகே, அந்த காமன் மேன் வெட்டுப்பட்டா நம்ம என்ன பண்ண மாட்டோம்? கவலைப்பட மாட்டோம். ஓகேவா? பட் த கிங் ஆஸ் அ குவாலிட்டி, ஆஸ் அ ப்ரான் அண்ட் கிங், குவீன், ராஜாவை மேரேஜ் பண்ணதெல்லாம் அவங்க குவீன். ஸோ ஹார்ஸ் அண்ட் தென் வந்துட்டு என்னுடைய பழைய எல்லாமே வந்து அவங்களுக்கான ஆல்ரெடி இட் இஸ் அ டிஃபைன்டு டேர்ம். பட் இட்ஸ் அப்பான் இஸ் அ காமன் மேன். எதுவுமே தெரியாத ஒரு பர்சன் enter the war. Okay, but in the search that game, search anyone know the rules of this game? The pawn move into the 6 steps. What do you get? அந்த பான் வந்து 6 ஸ்டெப் எடுத்து வச்சிருச்சு அப்படின்னா என்ன ஆகும்? ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஸ்டெப் எடுத்து வைக்கும் போதே வெட்டிடுவாங்க, அது அடுத்த பிரச்சனை. செகண்ட் ஸ்டெப் மூவ் ஆகிறது ரொம்ப கஷ்டம். தேர்ட் ஸ்டெப் மூவ் ஆகிறது அது அதை விட ரொம்ப கஷ்டம். சப்போஸ் இட் இஸ் மூவ் ஆன் 6 ஸ்டெப்ஸ், 6 ஸ்டெப்ஸ் வந்து அந்த பான் மூவ் ஆயிடுச்சு அப்படின்னா என்ன ஆகும்?
It can be replaced with a queen or any other we want.
Any other. It's equivalent to any person. Okay, it is replaced to any person. Therefore, as a common man, எனக்கு ரிசர்ச்னா என்னன்னே தெரியாது, எனக்கு ரிசர்ச் வராது, அந்த ரிசர்ச்ன்ற வேர்டை கேட்டாலே என்னால் ஒன்றுமே பண்ண முடியாது அப்படின்னு சொல்கிறோம் அப்படின்னா நம்ம எடுத்து வைக்க வேண்டிய ஸ்டெப்ஸ், வாட் ஆர் த ஸ்டெப்ஸ் யூ நீட், என்னென்ன ஸ்ட்ரகிள்ஸ் வந்தாலும் நான் என்ன பண்ணணும், அது எல்லாத்தையும் டிவியேட் பண்ணிவிட்டு நான் போக வேண்டிய அந்த ஸ்டெப்ஸை கரெக்டாக போனேன் அப்படின்னா என்னுடைய 6th ஸ்டெப், த பான் வந்து 6th ஸ்டெப் என்ட்ரானா இட் மே பி இஸ் அ குவீன், இட் மே பி அ கிங், ஓகே, இட் மே அ ஹார்ஸ், ஓகே, த பவர் வில் பி கெட். ஸோ 6 ஸ்டெப் எடுத்து வைக்கிறது தான் அங்கே கஷ்டம். பட் எடுத்து வைக்கும் போதும் ஒவ்வொரு தடவையும் ஒரு ப்ராப்ளம் வரும். ஓகே, ஸோ த ப்ராப்ளம்ஸை ஐடென்டிஃபை பண்ணி அந்த ப்ராப்ளம்ஸை கான்சென்ட்ரேட் பண்ணும்போது நம்மளோட ரிசர்ச் லெவல் வந்து டு பி clarify and clearly we done our research. So இங்க நம்ம இது வந்து ஜென்ரலா நம்ம இருக்கிறது. ஸோ ரிசர்ச்சுக்கு ஏன் இதை வந்து எக்ஸாம்பிளா காமிச்சிருக்கோம்? நம்ம we are a common man. நம்ம வந்து பிறக்கும் போதே வந்துட்டு நாட் அந்த ஹை ஸ்டீல் லெவல் ஆஃப் நாலேஜஸ், பிரைன் ஸ்டார்மிங் லெவல்ல நான் வந்து பெஸ்ட் அப்படிலாம் கிடையாது. as a common man, as a common things I have done in ரிசர்ச்ல நான் வந்து பெஸ்டா பண்ணணும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ஸோ அதுக்கு என்னென்ன இருக்கும், லாட் ஆஃப் ஸ்ட்ரகிளிங் இன் த டேர்ம்ஸ். ஸோ அந்த ஸ்ட்ரகிள்ஸை நான் வந்து ரெக்டிஃபை பண்ணேன் அப்படின்னா as a common thing, ஒரு நார்மல் பர்சனா இருந்தாலும் I come into the front of the terms, I'm equivalent to the queen, I'm equivalent to the any other research level persons. இன்னைக்கு நான் வந்து எல்லாருமே சொல்லுவோம் பெரிய லெவல்ல சாதிச்சாங்க அப்படின்னா எடுத்த உடனே நம்ம மைண்ட்ல தோன்றது வந்துட்டு ஏபிஜே அப்துல் கலாம் ஐயா அவர்கள். அப்போ நான் என்ன என்னுடைய லெவல்ல பண்ண முடியும்? வாட் இஸ் மை லெவல் ஆஃப் எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ்? நாட் லைக் தட். ஐ நீட் சம் பொசிஷன், ஐ டூ மை ஒர்க் இன் டு த ரிசர்ச் மேனர். ரிசர்ச்ல நான் என்ட்ரு ஆகிட்டேன், பிஹெச்டி முடிக்கணும், பிஹெச்டி ஆர் கெட்டிங் ரிசர்ச் ப்ரப்போசல்ஸ், லாட் ஆஃப் ரிசர்ச் ப்ரப்போசல் ஐ நீட் டு சென்ட் இன் டு த டிஃப்ரெண்ட் ஏஜென்ட்ஸ். ஸோ வாட் தட் ஐ டூ மை ஒர்க் பெட்டர். ஓகே, ஸோ நிறைய ஸ்ட்ரகிள்ஸ் வரும், நிறைய என்னது நோக் அண்ட் கார்னர்ஸ் வரும். அப்படி வந்தாலும் நான் என்ன பண்ண முடியும்? என்னோட ரிசர்ச்சில் போக முடியும். ஸோ ரிசர்ச் இஸ் சிம்பிள், டிபெண்ட் ஆன் யுவர் ஐடியாஸ் அண்ட் தாட் ப்ராசஸ். ஸோ தேங்க்யூ மேம். எனி அதர் கொஷின்ஸ்? தேங்க்யூ. Any questions?
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Participants, you can ask your questions. It's time for question session. Participants, is there anyone who want to ask question?
Please chat your questions.
I hope there is no questions. I think we'll proceed with vote of thanks, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much organizing this great FTP. Thank you inviting me, ma'am. Thank you so
Thank,
much.
thank you, ma'am. It's time to end the end session with a vote of thanks. So once again, I will invite Mrs. C.S. Rajeshwari to do the honor of thanking everyone.
Thank you, ma'am. It's my privilege to propose the vote of thanks for today's session. To begin with, I thank Almighty for the blessings throughout the day. My heartfelt thanks to our speaker, Mrs. Anbukarasi, Assistant Professor, Department of Mathematics, IFET College of Engineering. You have enhanced our ideas, ma'am. It's my duty to thank our principal, Dr. R. Rupan, and our administrator, Reverend Sister A. Malajodi, for their continuous support and encouragement in conducting this program. I thank all participants and SJC fraternities for your presence and cooperation. My sincere thanks to Department of Visual Communication and Mr. Arish for their technical support. Last but not least, I thank my committee members for providing me to do the honor of thanking you. Thank you.
It's time for group photo. I request everyone to turn your camera on. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you all. See you all tomorrow. Thank you.
Please fill your feedback form, which is in the chat box. Please fill your feedback form, which is available in
Hello.
this, ma'am.
I'm sorry for I have one doubt. Shall I ask the question to our resource person?
Yes, ma'am. Anbukarishma, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. There is a query from the participants.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am?
Yeah, told me, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. If I take any research paper, can I use the mathematical formula to apply that? Because when you look into that foreign studies, the articles and the research paper, they are using, even in the social studies, they are using the mathematical formula.
Yes.
It's like that. Why not our people should not use that mathematical in the research, ma'am? Can you give me a suggestion, ma'am?
Okay, ma'am.
So, what
Ma'am,
kind
in
of formula which will be very easy to apply for our social science research, ma'am?
social science research, you can use the statistical test for obviously, ma'am. Anna was because you can finding the relations between your data or are collecting some data from that manners. Survey based work, all the things you can use testing hypothesis methods, ma'am. T test or a F test or a chi-square test. These are available to the sampling data test. Sample once you take a sample, that sampling test, lot of sampling test available, ma'am, in mathematical view. Statistical methods also they're available. Hanava is
Okay.
discussing two group of peoples you can take a data, two group of data you can take. You can discuss into the ANAVAs, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. I'm not asking about that statistical data ANOVA the sky square
Uh,
T test, ma'am.
okay,
I'm
okay.
asking about especially the mathematical formula like alpha, beta, like that. No, the variance when we
Hi.
consider as a variable. That
Okay, ma'am.
variable in the sense of we can use X, Y like that. Here is India people are using such a letter.
Mm-mm.
Whereas in case of in foreign studies, foreign author, they are using in the even social studies, they are using like that mathematical formula. Purely they will apply it in the mathematical formula. If can be used like that, so that is I am asking, ma'am. Is there any easy way to apply for it?
Depending on your studies, ma'am. Depending on your study, but you could take something questionnaires type, objective type questions or descriptive question type. You can collect the data. So you can convert into the numerical form.
Yes.
Then only we can apply into the statistical forms, ma'am. And directly we can apply a lot of methods there.
Yeah.
In the mathematical form, you can convert that. You just convert into the agree, disagree, or strongly agree, or anything, or yes or no type questions. So you can take into the data. Normal letters you can use in the questionnaires. You can convert to the numerical form of the data. Then you can use a mathematical form of the methods, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Is there anyone who who want to ask a question? Is there any other queries? If so, please do ask right now. Participants, kindly fill your feedback form